Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It's real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee, and we're here hanging out inside Visit Knoxville. Feel free to come join us if you like. If you can't be here with us, you can slide right on over to the WDVX Facebook page or YouTube channel, or you can watch it streaming live. Today on the show, visiting with us from Morganton, North Carolina, Chris McGinnis and Mamaw's Angels are here and will be up the second half of the show today. To get things started for us, she is based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all give a great big welcome to Mandi Strachota to the Blue Plate Special.
Thanks, y'all. I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. I'm afraid, but I ain't scared. Get to know my heart. You don't know me, but you don't have to be the devil to take a dance. I'm a dreamer, but I don't sleep. Cry all night, but I don't weep. I have the wisdom, but I don't know. I'm just hiding inside, putting on a show. I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. I'm afraid, but I ain't scared. Get to know my heart. You don't know me. Well, you don't have to be the devil to take a dance. I'm a leader, but I ain't first. Feed my soul to quench my thirst. In a hurry to take my time, moving forward while I'm standing in this line. I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. I'm afraid, but I ain't scared. Get to know my heart. You don't know me, but you don't have to be the devil to take a dance. You don't know me, you don't own me, you don't feel me, neither ail me. You can't fool me if you don't want me. You can't see me, 'cause you can't be me. Da 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 da. I'm a soldier fighting for peace, tightly gripping to my need for a release. I'm a captor and I'm a slave, living life out here with one foot in this grave. I'm alone, but I ain't lonely. I'm afraid, but I ain't scared. Get to you don't have to be the devil to take it there. No, you don't have to be the devil to take it there. No, you don't have to be the devil. Thank you. Thank you. I am based out of Atlanta. I'm on my fall tour right now. We're calling it the Daredevil Tour. Because some of those mountains out west, I'll tell you what, it does really feel like, what am I doing out here? But I'm from it. I live in Atlanta now. I'm originally from Wisconsin, but I have a bunch of family that's also from Tennessee. And usually when I introduce this song, I say it's about a tiny town in Tennessee that nobody's ever heard of, but some of y'all probably know Monterey because it's right down the road. So this is about visiting my granny growing up. There's a White House on the way into a small town named Monterey. That's where I made a lot of memories. Down the hill from the corner store, never needed too much more than spending time with dear old family. With Granny in the kitchen baking cornbread, evening snack to soak up pinto beans. Me and brother downstairs playing make-believe, Mama upstairs sewing on my jeans. 'Cause every time I smell burning leaves, I smell fall in Tennessee. And every time I hear that whistle on the railroad tracks, I'm surrounded by willow trees. Oh, Granny, you will always be with me. I can still see the bird bath in the front yard. I remember that was one of places to hide eggs. We made a mark along the ground to constitute a pitching mound. What I wouldn't give to have those days again. With Mama outside messing with the flowers, and Daddy in the basement catching snakes. We sat out on the front porch swing for hours and hours. How did all that time just slip away? 'Cause every time I smell burning leaves, I smell fall in Tennessee. Every time I hear that whistle on the railroad tracks, I'm surrounded by willow trees. Oh, Granny, you will always be with me. I can taste the inch of frosting on that chocolate cake, and I can hear that old brown dart come down the road. And I can still hear her accusing me of hoarding all the aces and a bunch of southern sayings I don't know. I remember how she took us up to Sunday school, showed us off to all her jealous friends. When I think back on those times, I feel a fool for how I never thought that they'd ever end. 'Cause every time I smell burning leaves, I smell fall in Tennessee. Every time I hear that whistle on the railroad tracks, I'm surrounded by willow trees. Oh, Granny, you will always be with me. 'Cause every time I smell burning leaves, I smell fall in Tennessee. Every time I hear that whistle on the railroad tracks, I'm surrounded by willow trees. Oh, Granny, you will always be with me. Oh, Granny, you will always be with me. Oh, Granny, you will always be with me.
Mandi Strachota with us here today on the Blue Plate special. Okay, so, but technically you were born in Atlanta, weren't you?
That's true. Technically, I was.
But you grew up in Wisconsin?
Yes.
Okay, and then, so how long have you been back in Atlanta?
I've been back in Atlanta for 22 years.
All right, so it's pretty much home now. Okay, so tell us a little bit about your musical path to get here. How was your family musical growing up?
Yes, my mom actually worked in Nashville at a record company, and my brother plays music out in San Diego, California.
Okay.
And then I have cousins, all kinds of cousins that have been in the industry.
All right. So was there music at family gatherings or no?
Not really. I grew up learning instruments from a very young age. I started taking piano lessons when I was 4, but we didn't really have we had sing-alongs in the car, but we didn't really
Do the family thing.
Yeah.
All right. So when did songwriting come along to you?
Actually, I've written poetry my whole life, but actually translating it into music form was probably after I moved to Atlanta was really when I started getting into it, and when I started performing.
Okay.
So.
And were you already playing like guitar or music yourself, or did you have to teach yourself that?
The guitar, I took a few lessons, but the guitar is mostly self-taught. I play classical piano, and then I play a little bit of a whole bunch of other stuff that I wouldn't dare do on stage.
Well, how do you write? Do you write on guitar or piano?
I usually write on guitar. Sometimes I write on piano. Sometimes it's just I'm driving in the car and I hear something. Sometimes you wake up with it.
Okay. Well, y'all can find more information by visiting the website mandistrachota.com. Mandi with an I, Strachota.com for more information. For you folks here in the house, she has merch available right over there. And it gives you the opportunity to shake and howdy with her after the show. She's got a really full schedule. She's going to be headed August 30th. She'll be in Eaton, Ohio. And then, like I said, the schedule's real full. You should probably go to the website for the complete listings. When do you finally go home again?
Well, I go home. I'm going home for a few days
Briefly.
This weekend, and then I don't get back until the beginning of October. But then I go back out in November. I'll be here in Knoxville on the 6th and 7th of November.
All right. So there you go. She's a busy girl. Check that website for more information. I'm going to back out of the way. We're going to get more music from Mandi Strachota on the WDVX Blue Plate special.
My life won't be the same. All the bumps and the bruises that have been along the way, all the scars and the tears that I had to replay, these are my growing pains. I follow you down. You won't be around. It's a miracle that I made it this far alive. I don't need another man to help me swallow my pride. Step aside, let go of my reins. But I'm still standing, I'm getting taller. And these obstacles, they're getting smaller. Every cut I've had tells my history. Every winding road maps out my destiny. under my shin. You're doing well. Well, the whiskey don't hide a single memory of you, and I've forgotten everything I ever wanted, but you, I'm flying down faster than gravity. But I'm still standing, I'm getting taller, and these obstacles, they're getting smaller. Every cut I had tells my head story. Every winding road maps out my destiny. I have changed. My life won't be the same. These are my growing pains. 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 Thank you. It's been a couple of times where I kind of felt like I had died and been resurrected. This next song goes out to being in the entertainment industry and the hospitality industry. I have a lot of friends who go through a lot of mental situations, so I wrote this song for people with bipolar disorder. Goes out to a couple of friends that I've lost. Wake up disoriented, head pounding loud. I think the lies are warring, soaring in my head. Air lying stagnant, hasn't woken from the battle of the broken. Wonder if it's dead. Cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Tripping over memories I stashed upon the table. If I'm able, I can break them with my fall. Drained from all the screaming and the crying and the bleeding. Did it help me to forget? I can't recall. 2 o'clock outside and the time stands still as I'm standing in the stillness of the darkest light. Another cloud floats by and it chimes inside my head. Cuckoo, another hour's gone by. Set my dreams on fire and the afterstand of alcohol is rising with the smoke of my mistakes. Smell hunger on the stove, so I feed the flames with gasoline. I'll burn it down and I hope my soul will take. 3 o'clock outside and the time stands still as I'm standing in the stillness of the darkest light. Another cloud floats by and it chimes inside my head. Cuckoo, another hour's gone by. Chasing schemes of apathy and praying you are bad for me in time. Devil's on my light is slowly creeping in my cave. You'll ask what I've been up to, and I'll smile as I reply for some time before I return to my grave. All right. You might have noticed I'm kind of all over the place genre-wise, but I got to play a country song because I'm in Tennessee. This is a true story about the life of being a musician. Yeah, I'll be drinking whiskey in the parking lot. About $5 or $6 is all I got. What I'm getting paid won't even drive me home. Been playing every night this week. My day job won't let me get no sleep. Gotta pay for drinks, I guess I'll bring my own. Woke up with an ache in the head this morning. Sat in traffic till it made sure I was late. Into pieces where my life it seems is falling. Though I know somehow it will all be worth the wait. One of the other girls didn't end up showing. Found out I was gonna have to stay. The tips weren't broke and my boss threw a fit. Now I only got an hour before I play. When I'll be drinking whiskey in the parking lot. About $5 or $6 is all I got. What I'm getting paid won't even drive me home. Been playing every night this week. My day job won't let me get no sleep. Gotta pay for drinks, I guess I'll bring my own. Got home just in time to let the dogs out. Found my shoes in pieces on the floor. Had to starve myself instead of eating dinner, 'cause I ain't had time to make it to the store. Just keep on piling in the sink. My house looks like it just went through a storm. Got bills in the mail and my cousin's in jail, and a disconnection notice on my door. That's why I'm drinking whiskey in the parking lot. About $5 or $6 is all I got. What I'm getting paid won't even drive me home. Been playing every night this week. My day job won't let me get no sleep. Gotta pay for drinks, I guess I'll bring my own. Sometimes I think I'll write a Dear John letter and leave this life I'm putting myself through. So I packed up my car, but I end up back at the bar, 'cause I ain't got no John to write it to. That's why I'm drinking whiskey in the parking lot. About $5 or $6 is all I got. What I'm getting paid won't even drive me home. Been playing every night this week. My day job won't let me get no sleep. Gotta pay for drinks, I guess I'll bring my own. Gotta pay for drinks, I guess I'll bring my own. Gotta pay for drinks, I guess I'll bring my own. Oh yeah. Gotta pay for drinks, I guess I'll bring my own.
Yeah.
That's Mandi Strachota with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Again, you can find more information by visiting the website mandistrachota.com. Feel free to stop by the merch table after the show. Certainly shake and howdy with her, and thank her for being here with us today on the Blue Plate Special. Support for the WDVX Blue Plate Special comes from listeners just like yourselves. From the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, from the Tennessee Arts Commission, from Visit Knoxville, downtown Knoxville, and Barley's down in Knoxville's Old City, which is home of the Big Plate Fridays at noon. And coming up this Friday, tomorrow, that's where we'll be. Mama Fuma will be joining us tomorrow. Sorry, y'all, I got to pinch a baby whenever I can. Mama Fuma and the whole entourage will be with us tomorrow. That includes Dave Edgar, Chuck Palmer will be with her, the usual suspects. The genre goes from here to there very quickly with this group. There may be some tap dancing involved. I'm not sure how many they're going to pack in here tomorrow, but you can check it out. If you can't be with us, you can watch it streaming live from Facebook and YouTube as well. That's tomorrow at noon. So as we roll along with today's Blue Plate special, I mentioned earlier, he's based out of Morganton, North Carolina. Y'all give a great big welcome to Chris McGinnis and Mamaw's Angels to the Blue Plate special.
Well, Jack turns his loved ones into photographs, faded memories that he swipes and double taps. And when he sees them on the street, he looks the other way. Familiar looking strangers ain't got nothing to say. Jill spends her paycheck at a breakneck speed. It's half on hooch and it's half on weed. And then she spends a third half she ain't got yet, living a life she wants to forget. And it's been a long time since homeschooling. Well, sometimes you just get bored. You work your whole life to look so cool. Mamaw's angels ain't angels anymore. Now tell me, Papa, where did we go wrong? Never wanted our babies to sing rock and roll songs. Look at them up there shaking around on that stage. I wish they'd cut their hair and act their age. And you know that much coffee ain't good for your soul. It'll make you grow bitter, it'll make you grow cold. It'll give you the shakes, and then you're gonna spill. If the caffeine don't kill you, the creamer will. And it's been a long time since homeschooling. Well, sometimes you just get bored. You work your whole life to look that cool. Mamaw's angels ain't angels anymore, no. very much. My name's Chris McGinnis. I've got Chandler Bell on the big old fiddle, Joel Nelson on the little fiddle. We appreciate you for having us. This next song is about the moon. View. What used to sit heavy won't weigh nothing at all. Everything looks so small. What if we went to the moon? And what if we took off tonight? Won't look like we left if we leave on a light. The world is far brighter when you're high in the stars. Never could get so far in some dirty old car. What somewhere between the plan and the dream, our wishing star came crashing down. Nothing worth having will fall at our feet. Why should we keep them on the ground? What if we never come back? Extend our lunar vacation, feigning Martian attack. We'll eat all the cheese that our fat jaws can chew. Skip out on the bill in a saucer for two. When space gets too small, we'll run from it too. What if we went to the moon? Very much. Hope we never do.
It's Chris McGinnis of Mamaw's Angels with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So, Chris, did you grow up there in North Carolina? In
Yes,
Morganton?
ma'am. Yep, right at the bottom of the Linville Gorge.
Where?
The Linville Gorge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, same thing? Was your family musical? Where'd
Not at
your
all.
love for music come from? I mean, where?
My mom sang a little bit in church when she was growing up, and I reckon it was her who kind of got me playing. She had a little Sears Roebuck guitar when she was a kid, and maybe was interested in playing it for about a week, then gave up on it, but kept the guitar, and I found it, picked it up, and just started learning Beatles songs.
Okay, that's where it
The
started.
Beatles and Elvis, that's where it started.
All right. So when did the songwriting come to you?
Sure. Honestly, before I was a guitar player, I was writing. I'd always been interested in writing, stupid little short stories and nonsense poems, and, it became a little better, not much better. But
So you
still a good
figured
bit of
out
nonsense there.
kind of how to put it all together there.
Yeah, right around age 12, I suppose.
Okay. So now you do you're doing the thing. Do you ever experiment with co-writing?
A little bit, yeah. I've got some good friends. We all went to Appalachian State in Boone, North Carolina. Yeah, rolling years, baby. So yeah, a lot of songwriter friends I have from school up there. We still will shoot each other ideas just about every day, and every now and then we get a song out of it. But I've got one of those that I'll be playing later, actually. Co-write.
Well, let's see here. Now I saw that Mamaw's what is your current single called? I'm sorry. The current single that you have out there right now.
Oh, the new record is Mamaw's Angel. We've got
Okay, it is
Tuesday
Mamaw's Angel.
Yeah.
And is that the first song we heard here today? Because I
Yes,
heard you
ma'am.
mention Mamaw's
Yep,
Angels.
Mamaw's Angels.
Okay. So, well, there you got an opportunity to stop by that merch table there after the show and check out Mamaw's Angels and shake howdy with them afterwards. They also are on tour tonight. They'll be headed down to Chattanooga, tomorrow in Greensboro, North Carolina, then back over to Boone and Asheville on the rest of Saturday and Sunday. The complete schedule is right there at chrismcginnismusic.com. You can find all the music and merch available there as well. I'm going to slide on out of the way, y'all. We're going to get more music from Chris McGinnis and Mamaw's Angels on the Blue Plate Special.
It's about a tree I know. Look there, old chestnut is frontin' like an oak, weeping like a willow. Yeah, I bet he's gonna soak up all that rain into his pillow while he's lying neath the holy umbrella. Old chestnut won't make it to the end. His boughs are bound to break in a mean and dreadful wind. I say we chop him up and haul him out, then we chop him up again. Leave his roots buried deep behind him. Wood never dies. Wood never dies. Wood never dies. Old chestnut ain't no cedar, pine, or cypress. His trunk is much too knotty. His crown is much too fibrous. He's too dirty for a queen. He's too soft for a mistress. He'll make his way to some peasant's table. Well, I saw old chestnut in a stool off 95, wobbling like a fool. Couldn't stand to save his life. Broke the golden rule and let the road keep passing passing by. After all, old Chestnut never knew me. Would never die, would never die, would never die. Would never die. Would never die. Thank you so much. How about it for Joel and Chandler? You don't mind if I tune up for just a second. Trust me, it's worth it. This next song is a co-write with a friend of mine named Jacob Davis Martin. We met up in Boone at Appalachian State University. And it's about some family land he has down in North Georgia. Beautiful little mountain town called Suches. Yeah, I love it, man. Suches is beautiful. It stays 65 degrees just about year-round. Wouldn't be a bad place to head after this if we weren't so busy. But, yeah, Jake, his legend has it, his great-great-uncle built this beautiful cabin for his great-great-aunt. 2-story cedar wood log cabin, I mean, built by this man's hands. Everything you think of when you think of a beautiful storybook log cabin, only it's real. But it's a bit of a tragedy because his great-great-aunt wasn't much of an outdoors person, didn't like getting out of the city up to the country. So it's my understanding she never really spent a single night there. But these days, Jake and I, we go down to that beautiful log cabin, we drink good beer, and we write bad songs. This is one of them. It's called Such Is Life in Suches, Georgia. My daddy's mama's brother built this cabin for his wife. She's never slept a single night up here in her life. But the fruit that fell on down the family tree shows that she tried. Such is life and such is Georgia, such a lucky fool am I. Those houseflies take their name from their size and not their dwelling. The mosquitoes sure are friendly long as you don't mind the swelling. They buzz all day but nighttime, boy, you've never heard such quiet. Such is life and such is Georgia, such a lucky fool am I. Now if you're tired and worried about what tomorrow's gonna bring you, just build a fire, listen to the sleepy song the river sings you. Learn a thing or two no school could ever teach you. Oh, such is life and such is Georgia, such a lucky fool am I. Teach 'em something. Well, I've learned to smirk and cheat and steal. I've learned how not to cry. Better crook than coward underneath those city lights. I reckon that I'll get to know myself now that I've got the time. Such is life and such is Georgia, such a lucky fool am I. Such is life and such is Georgia, such a lucky fool am I. C'est la vie and such is Georgia, such a lucky fool am I. Such is life and such is Georgia. This next one's off the new record. It'll require you to suspend your disbelief for roundabouts 2.5 minutes. First line is "It's Tuesday." Not anymore. Second line is "It's raining." But if we can get through that, I think we'll be okay. And if not, it's short. Well, it's Tuesday and it's raining. There's no better way of explaining this lonesome feeling. Has me feeling so alone. I've been lonesome before. I've gone without 7 billion people or more. Why am I such a mess after losing just the one? And the sky is bound to explode. I'm swerving all over the road. If I could find her, I'd remind her why she ever fell for me. It's Tuesday, it won't stop raining, and I've got better things to do than complain about this lonesome feeling. How I'm feeling so alone. you very much, y'all. We appreciate you for listening. Thank you, Red, for having us.
Thank you, Chris. And how about we get one more round of applause for Mandi Strachota, the first half of the show here today. Certainly feel free to stop by that merch table or just shake and howdy with our performers and thank them for making music for us here today. Join us again tomorrow at Barley's for the Big Plate live at noon with Mama Fuma and the whole gang. I'm not sure how much of the gang's coming, but the gang's coming. So make some plans to join us for that. You can visit our website at WDVX.com for the whole schedule and more information. Again, Chris McGinnis and Mamaw's Angels headed down to Chattanooga tonight, and you can find more information at chrismcginnismusic.com. Of course, we're listener supported, y'all. There's always a donation box in the back of the room. Little love in the box keeps the good music going on the Blue Plate special. We're going to get one more tune here from Chris McGinnis and Mamaw's Angels, but I just want to start by thanking y'all for being here. And I'm going to slide on out of the way so we can get one more tune.
This one's called Maggie Lowe. Rest these wandering eyes, I pray I'm weary to my bones. This driftwood heart of mine ain't got no home. It's an unforgiving road ahead, the only way to go. And I'm afraid I'll have to travel it alone. So hold tight to what you have, don't you let good love go bad. Speak until there's nothing left to say. And if the words we shared last night aren't upon our lips tomorrow, we'll always have today, sweet Maggie Lowe. That leaf-fringed Grecian urn of yours ain't never held a flower. Picking posies by the prison grove's no way to kill an hour. Punch out tonight and don't go back again. Yeah, we'll dance like it's the last night and dream about the next one, up until the next one never comes. And if the words we shared last night aren't upon our lips tomorrow, we'll always have today, sweet Maggie Lowe. And if the bed we shared last night is out on the curb tomorrow, I'll make it up today, sweet Maggie Lowe.
That's Chris McGinnis and Mamaw's Angels. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.